Alright, everybody. This is Artrix from Artrix Gaming playing Runescape 3 with M-Dog this evening. We are checking this thing out. We've been messing around for about, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes just trying to get this game figured out. It's so different from anything we've ever played, and I don't know. It will be what it is. So as we figure this out, it's kind of a first few minutes video for me. I don't know what M-Dog names his little videos, but this is going to be interesting.
My little videos. That sounds pejorative a little bit. I don't know what I'll name this little video,
All
but
right,
I would
what
agree
is
this will be a pretty relaxed.
what is the word you
I don't
just
know what
used?
it
It was
means, so
over
don't
my
ask
pay
me.
grade.
Yeah, yeah, well, mine too. So because I don't think I said it right. So we're gonna move on. Yeah, this is RuneScape. Is it correct for me to say, and you've at least played this game a couple times before, is this RuneScape 3.0? Is that even the right thing to say?
I don't know. I just think it's their third major, like, I guess I don't even know if I'm gonna say update. I think they update it all the time, but like it's oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. I just know they came out with this. I mean, they've improved the graphics. It's in an HTML5 format, which I am not running at the moment. That is beta. And I'm still running just kind of old RuneScape, but they did redo the your hotbar. It's now kind of right down there. The mini map's different. A lot of things are different. It looks a lot better, a little cleaned up from what it was, just a few days ago. So,
Now, when I clicked on join start playing or whatever, I thought it was telling me that I was doing the HTML5 beta.
you might be. I noticed I'm not because I have the fog, and when I switched it to the HTML a little bit ago, I didn't have the fog, but boy, it was glitchy. This doesn't seem like the best the way it is now, but that was really bad.
Yeah, I'm getting around 12 frames per second.
Yeah, not much better than that. Well, the thing we have realized, because we are both free-to-play players, that we are, most free-to-play models usually get the core game, which it looks like you're getting the core game. But pretty much everything else you want to do in this game, they want you to subscribe. I mean, you can't change. Like, I'd rather have this in full screen than what I'm in now, which is windowed mode. And I mean, it doesn't look like we can invite each other as friends so far. Again, we may be doing things wrong. We're really new to this game, but it just doesn't seem like we're really allowed to do anything. There were some weapons that I got, or I wanted to dual wield a weapon, and it said I couldn't do that because I was um, not a member. So
When dual wielding is um, a feature that you have to pay for in a free-to-play game, that's taking it a little far, at least for my personal taste. I'm not passing any judgment on any RuneScape fans out there, but for me, that's a bit much. Although I would assume if you're a RuneScape fan, you're just forking over the $8 a month or whatever it is and getting the full experience. It drives me crazy to feel like, oh, there's certain things I can't do, or if I'm playing an MMO, I wanna have it all, so
yeah.
have
Well,
access to it all.
I look at $8 a month. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, if you played this game for a month, I mean, you'll probably get your money's worth if you were really into it. Um, I'm considering it just to see what this game has to offer. And what just happened? Oh,
Spoiler alert: Dog will not be paying anything for this game. Uh, so, I mean, unless it really does, work some magic on me here. I just, one of the many deal breakers so far that I have discovered is the way that you move in this game. And I haven't been doing it long enough to even give it a try to get used to it or see if there are even other options. Some reason my WASD keys have now stopped working, and so I'm having to use the up, down, left, right keys on the right side of my keyboard, and I'm sitting here, I'm uncomfortable, and I don't understand why you would have yourself move like this in a game. But maybe it's just me.
I don't know, but I just got stopped and I'm loading. I guess I moved too far in
Loading,
the
huh?
map and it's having to load the game.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, there we
Okay.
go. Oh, it's just very glitchy. I don't know. I don't know if it's... I don't know
I'm
what the problem
sure
is.
it's probably getting. It's probably getting. You know, there's probably a lot of people trying it out. Isn't this the first day, really, of it being available?
Yeah, but honestly, dude, the other night when I got on, it seemed like there was just as many people running around and it wasn't like this. I mean, I don't understand
Mm.
why I'm only getting 17 frames per second. I mean, my computer can do... shoot, I can do way more than that. I mean, this thing can run 60 easy, if not more. So, I don't know. Maybe
It's a
it's just...
server side issue for sure.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to talk to Sister
Um,
Judith here.
The war takes a heavy toll even here in Tavali.
when you get through chatting Judith up,
War affects
let's
everyone.
let's
These
be
poor people
positive.
have lost friends and
What
family
what's something
and
that we
fled
can
their
say
homes
that we
for
like
fear
about
of
this
being the
game?
next victims. They escaped.
Okay.
Oh, I like being positive.
I can't hunt
Strength
or cook. I
focused.
can't.
What are the things that are good about this
If you
game? Help me with that.
Well, I mean, to me, um, I have to go catch a crawfish, it looks like. They're going to teach me how to fish, I think. Okay. The thing I love about this game is the more micromanaging, or I mean, you got to level everything up. You can do
Hmm.
anything you want with your character. There's no limitations. I mean, if you want to max every little skill out to, I guess 99 is the height. I mean, you can be a mage 1 minute, you can be an archer the next. I mean, from what I understand, all these things that you can do. Um,
Hmm.
to me, I like we're big WoW fans, and we play WoW, a few times a week, and it's just so, and I love that game to death. But it's just, to me, like we were talking about the other day, it's just like, just doesn't seem like there's any meat and potatoes of the game anymore. It's just like, just go in, blow things up, done. And this
Yeah.
game, I
No, I
like that.
agree.
I like that little bit of, just you got to work for it, And I know some people don't want to do that, but okay.
I was I was playing a little bit of the free to play game that Sony released, Dragon's Prophet, and wanting to do that a little more and probably have some more content coming soon on that. But I was looking at their what is the equivalent of a talent tree, and it looked really meaty. It looked like there was a lot to it, just at a cursory glance. And that, it reminded me of some of those things that in World of Warcraft has gotten away from that I really miss. That games like maybe Dragon's Prophecy, certainly games like Rift and even SWTOR and LOTRO. I mean, there's plenty of games out there that offer still a more just more choices in the way that you progress your character. And I do, like you're saying, that's one of the things that I miss in terms of the World of Warcraft direction. All right, this is saying that up, down, left, and right should be WSAD, but it's sure not working right now.
Okay, there I'm catching fish now. Can't carry
Rats, I
any more
guess?
fish. I caught me a crawdad. You can
Hmm.
choose one from achievement or challenges. You currently have no task pinned. Oh, okay. Catching crawfish earns you fishing experience. Fish need to be cooked before you can eat them. Cook a crawfish. Well, I just did some logs. Let's see. Light the logs. Boop.
Okay,
Maybe I...
so I'm over here fishing right now. I must be close to where you are in terms of questing or whatever.
What does your character look like?
Um,
Is he fishing right
well,
now?
his name is know, because I don't know how yet. His name, this is important, is 80 Swamp 827. Uh, and
I'm
as a word
sorry.
of advice, when you're creating your character, be careful because my character's name was M-Dog, as it typically is, and it was not responding to play now, and I kept hitting it, and I was just getting tired of hitting play now, and finally I started clicking lots of buttons, and one of them apparently was random, and it then assigned me a random name and started playing, so um, that wasn't great. My dude's just wearing a brown, boring tunic, and he's got a huge grayish beard
Huh.
with a little bit of hair.
Well, I mean, so far playing, the quests, doing some of these quests here. Um, it
Goodness.
it's pretty pretty basic. I mean, you can get your directions off of if you hit the direction button, it'll
You got to love me.
put your little
You
tracker.
don't
What do they
like it
call that?
spicy.
Active
Mouse.
task.
Huh?
I don't know. I said active task. I don't know if that's what you were talking about or not.
You got to love me.
Well,
Gives
it
you that
was the
appetite.
rabbit trail. Is that what they call it?
Oh. Like what Fabled started doing in Fable
These
2 or 3.
poor
The
people still
yeah, my brain's not gonna think of that. Like Hansel and
You've got to
Gretel,
love me.
breadcrumbs.
Gives you
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, cutscene. Hold on, this might be important.
Yeah, sure.
I just fed the village. People are
Oh, I
blessing
didn't
me.
read that closely.
I get
I
bonus
don't have enough
XP now when
coffee.
I'm cooking. But only members can use the Dwarven Army Axe. That I think I just got. For completing
Wait,
Chapter
I'm
3,
having
an
deja vu.
XP lamp has been added to your inventory. So, an XP lamp. I guess I can rub this lamp. I'm going to rub it.
Careful.
And I just leveled up. I don't know what leveled up to level 2. I'm assuming... let me see where my skills are at. Um, active task, extras. Where are we at here? Skills. I tell you what, if...
Trying to
Oh,
think
there
of
we
the
are.
scenario in which. What's the scenario in which I would play this game like a lot? Um, well, first of all, I can't afford a game that costs money. Um, Although, like you said, that might gimp you. Really? I thought I just cooked 3 of these. Anyway, that might gimp you. You might not get the full experience. But so okay, so I don't have much money. I've got a small hard drive because I mean there are other free-to-play games that arguably you get maybe a little fuller experience, at least from what I've seen so far. So I don't have much hard drive space. I don't have much money. So I'm playing RuneScape 3.0. That's it. Because it's browser-based, no hard drive required, right? I mean,
I mean,
this couldn't you play? I mean, this I don't know. This seems like an iPad game, kind of, right?
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I, I don't know if we're using all the functionality that we could be using. I mean, I agree with all your points. I don't know. I really like the game. I don't know. There's something about it. I just haven't figured it out yet. And I have to spend a lot of time, just researching and studying and looking at how everything works. And, probably being a member is, like, going to open up, a lot of avenues to this game. Um, there are a
Yeah.
lot of things. I wish movement was a little better. I wish WSD was, a lot. I think that would work perfect in this game. And then you could use just like normal controls and like WoW, you could move like, using your mouse keys to move your camera around. I think it would just be perfect in this game. I don't know why they haven't done that. Maybe it has something to do with browser. It's just too much information. I don't know. You're using your buttons for everything
Good
else. I
point.
don't know why it would. So.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. I mean, there may be a good reason for that. Um, and hey, this game has been around for a long time, so it may be the way that it's always been, and that's what people that play this game like. And I'm being over critical of this game. I mean, if you're right, I mean, it's not fair to. I haven't played this game enough to. It's an MMO, so I'm getting an initial sort of first reaction, and it's not real positive for me. It's just not my type of game, but that doesn't mean it's not for somebody else. I'm certainly glad I'm trying it because I've heard so much about it and over the years and just never tried it.
Well, one thing I've noticed, like if you click on your little helmet up there, which brings up your hero tab, and you got a summary, you got a skills, pets, and achievements. Um, which I don't really know what the achievements do for you, other than just maybe just like any other achievement system. Hey, I did it. But in your skill tree, which they have totally revamped this since yesterday or 2 days ago when I was playing the game. I mean, it's a lot. If you click on like cooking. I had hit level 2 in cooking. Now when I hit level 15, I guess that opens up trout to me. Um, like on attack, I'm level 5, which as I level up, there's skills now. Again, combat ability havoc. I think that's a members only, and that's at level 7. So I don't know what that ability does, but
So is this? I mean, I guess one question I would have. I mean, this game, does this game have a cash shop, or is it all or nothing? Subscribe or deal with free-to-play restrictions. Oh,
from what I'm seeing, I think it's just members. I haven't seen any place to go buy. I think you just pay $7.95 and then everything's unlocked to you.
yeah.
If you
And,
click
and a
on,
lot. Go ahead.
I was just, it just, there's so many things you can level up. I mean, it's crazy. I'm looking over the skill, kind of like, it's not really a tree, but just, kind of your abilities that you can learn to do. And I mean, fletching, I mean, shoot, you can make your arrows, you can do herbalizing, you can prayer, ranged, rune crafting, slayer, smithing, strength, summoning, thieving, wood cutting. I mean, there's just gobs and gobs and gobs of abilities you can do, and I don't know. I find that
Hmm.
extremely awesome. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that might be that's the one thing I like about the
Mm-hmm.
game
Yeah.
is that it's that.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense. Um, does this game have dungeons, instanced areas that you go on content, I guess is what I'm asking about?
I believe there is dungeons. I've not
Man,
been in one or
I'm
seen.
spending a lot of time doing very mundane things right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. To level, you have to do the um, you have to spend a lot of time. Like if you want to
Excuse me,
level
mate.
up your wood
Don't mind me.
cutting, you gotta go cut down trees. And you gotta keep doing that until you level up the skill.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, but the rewarding thing is like if you go, if your dad hands you an axe and he says go cut down a tree, you don't get good at it until you do it a bunch of times, and then you learn tricks and you learn that. So it's kind of like that thing. You can, it just helps you get better. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah. At some point, we started talking about my father, and I'm not exactly sure when that happened, but it's a little weird, to be honest with you. Um,
Dad never told you to go out and cut a tree
and
down?
no, I gotta call him, so I'll talk to you later. I've got to ask him about this thing that he never asked me to do.
Welcome to Taverley.
Maybe that's why I'm sitting here at a computer. All right, so
Keep an eye
I've got a
out.
baby troll in my inventory. Is that okay? Walk with baby troll.
I don't know, but now they're going to
Oh,
teach me
okay.
to pickpocket a pompous merchant to put his money to better use. So they're wanting me to be a
Yeah.
thief.
Yes, and let me just let me give you a word of advice. I would do it when he's not looking at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Oh, here's the pompous. Right, talk to him or pickpocket, pompous merchant. Okay. He didn't know I did nothing to him. He just stood there and let me basically take advantage of his pockets.
I want you to know that right now I'm doing something called the Squeal of Fortune.
Okay.
And
Where
I
is
just
the
spun the
grapefruit?
wheel. A goblin spun it for me. I landed on white and got green dragon leather. It is a members item. If I subscribe right now, I get it. But it looks like I can convert it to coin. Nope, nope, nope. Gotta claim, yep, nope, gotta be a subscriber either way. Okay, I will not claim that. But that was interesting. That was under extras. I don't know if you saw that little thing down. Pretty cool.
Well, they want me to
And
become
by
a thief,
cool,
and
I
I don't
mean
think I want to become
silly.
a thief. Well, dude, I think this is a good time to stop, and just we've given a good overview of this game. I mean, we've given our impressions. We've talked about different aspects of it. I mean, we have not covered even a little bit of all the little things that this game has to offer, and so I mean, we've not done justice in a lot of areas, but it is definitely, it's a browser game, and I think we got to remember that this isn't a full-fledged, well, yes, it is a full-fledged MMO, but it's just not in the traditional sense of where you get a little icon on your desktop that you can click, takes you into the game, you punch in your account information, and you're good to go. This is very, browser-based game, so... But I tell you what, if you played this game years ago or even just yesterday, a few days ago, I mean the game is greatly improved, and it is became, for $7.95 a month, if that's all you can kind of afford, it's a great game. I mean, you can't beat it. It's a huge world. It's got thousands upon thousands of players in it, so. And
Yeah, and that's what I was earlier thinking that there are a lot of people that play this game, and it's an exciting day for them. I know that a little bit of buzz going around, looking at the new water effects and the graphics and some of the new changes they've made. I understand there's a lot of things they've done that, of course, I wouldn't know any of this not having played it, but that aren't just graphical improvements, but other things that they've done to change or improve the game as well. So hopefully all the RuneScape fans out there are very pleased with the changes they've made and are having a great time with 3.0 here. And who knows, maybe I'll give it a try long enough for it to grow on me. I mean, at this point, I just think there's other games that suit me in a different way, but there's certainly aspects to it. Really, the thing that stands out to me is what you're talking about. There's so many things that you can do to make the character who you want them to be and spend the time to level things up. And if that's the kind of thing that does it for you, this is probably not a bad place to spend your time. So, but I agree with you. Let's go ahead and shut this video down. And there's gonna be always more content coming from Artrex Gaming, from M-Dog Gaming, and often we'll be chilling together and bringing you some look-ins at different types of games. So always appreciate the views and subscribes, and we will talk to you again soon.
all right, later.